Hi friends, hi YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love fun bright color makeup, I love indie makeup, and I love color stories that don't necessarily go together. And I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already, but if you do, if you don't, it is what it is. I enjoyed whatever time we end up spending together. If you do not subscribe, I don't know what I can threaten you with today. So I guess you're just getting an easy pass today. So there's that. But today is the day that we're going to be recapping all the palettes that I used in April. I'm a tad bit behind on this. I'm super sorry, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we're going to go over all the looks and all the palettes that I used last month. This is not a ranking. I can't rank. It hurts my heart. So there's that. But yeah, we're going to go over everything. So if you want to see the looks that I did and the palettes that I used in April, then let's get into it. I kind of wish I didn't have makeup on so then I could have my glasses on so then I could see, but I do have my notes, so here we go. The first palette that I used was the Haunted Europe one. Sorry, Jan. I use it almost every month, so you just gotta be worrying about it every single time. Because, you know, I use it a lot. I love this palette. It's a good palette. But I did collab with Lilith Luna. Pretty sure we did like a palette bingo of some sort with this bad boy right here. I love this color story. I think I ended up getting like Mardi Gras-esque type colors out of this. And I really did like the look. I'll plop it up in here. But yeah, I absolutely love this color story. I think this is one of the best color stories in my collection. Nomad really knocked it out of the park with this color story, and I really enjoyed collabing with Lilith Luna. I absolutely adore her, so I will have all the videos that these looks go with. If I've collabed, I will have their video down there too, and I will have the links to the palettes down below because overachiever. Next look that I did was this one. I freaking love this one. I created this one using these 3 palettes from Sinful Echoes. I absolutely love and adore these. I think these are just absolutely amazing and just beautifully curated. They're just absolutely stunning. They work just freaking amazing. I mostly used this one, but I ended up creating that look, that really like oil spill-esque type look right there. And I used it with these, and I loved it, and I loved it so incredibly much. It was so good. Probably one of my top looks so far this year. Next, I did a first impressions and review of the Toy Story X Colourpop palette. I love this one. I really do, and I really enjoyed the look that I ended up creating with this one. I ended up like putting some liner down and then covering it with some of the shadows, and I really think that Colourpop absolutely executed this palette and this color story just absolutely beautifully. This theme, they really, I feel this way about the Star Wars one that looks kind of like this, where they just like put the picture up there and then they took it out and then plopped it down there. I think that is just like, that's how it should go, you know, like you find the picture, and then you make it from there. You don't just be like, oh well, this could look good with this. Like, no, go with the theme, okay? Just go with the theme. But yeah, I really love this palette. I need to take this one out more. I think I have Mishmash Monday coming up with this one, actually with the Star Wars one. But yeah, I really enjoy this one, and this might be something that I bring along with to Hawaii if I feel like, you know, doing whatnot. But yeah, I really love this palette, and I really liked the look that I ended up creating with this one. It ended up so pretty. Next I did a Mishmash Monday, but I did a Mishmash Monday in collab with Makeup Therapy. Again, I will have channels linked down below, videos linked down below, all that good stuff. This was my first collab, I think, with Makeup Therapy. Manuela? Maybe not, but I feel like it was. But yeah, but we chose 2 different palettes because she does Blue Mondays like Jan used to do. But yeah, so we ended up going with a couple blue palettes here. We went with the 42 Pan Midnight one from Beauty Bay, which looks like this, and then we ended up pairing it with the Beauty Below palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. This absolutely gorgeous palette. I can't believe I forgot about her. I keep playing with a bunch of other stuff in my collection, but like, this is such a gorgeous palette. But we ended up creating, like, we did a Mishmash Monday. Mishmash Monday, if you don't know what a Mishmash Monday is, my goodness. It is where I random number generate like 3 shades out of 2 palettes that don't necessarily go together, and then I create a look with them. So this was the look I ended up creating. I freaking love this one. I love how it turned out. I love the halo eye. I love how it was weird and eccentric and just amazing. Like, again, one of my top top looks that I've ever done. I think I feel that way about a lot of these ones. Like a couple of these looks from April, I really fell into a really good rut, and I enjoyed that week that I filmed just heavily, and I created some of the best looks that I've ever done. Next, I played with the Secret Garden palette from Bella Beauté Bar. I absolutely loved this look. I loved it so much. I love the liner bits that I did. I love the colors that I chose. This is just one hell of a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I tried digging into some things that I have not digged in before, but this is just the color story, and it's just everything and more. I freaking love it. The shimmers in this thing are freaking insane. I absolutely love Bella Beauté Bar's shimmers. I think they're beautifully curated. Next, I did a look with the apres-ski palette from Nomad. I, again, really like this one. I tried to play with stuff that I hadn't played with before, so I played with some of the greens and the blues, and I really like how that look ended up turning out. Again, I will have it right there. I think this is one of ColourPop's best color stories, too. Like, this is just an absolutely beautifully curated palette, beautiful color story. Just, they did really beautiful with this. Next, I went to Vegas and ended up filming in 2 videos in the hotel room. So I did a Mishmash Monday with 2 palettes from Unearthly, both 9 pans. I did the Strawberry Milkshake palette, which looks like this, and then the Daily Grind palette, which looks like this. I never used this before, but I absolutely loved it. I think it's such a gorgeous color story. I ended up creating this look. Again, it was a Mishmash Monday. I really liked it. I ended up going out to dinner with my husband's coworkers and stuff, and I really liked how that look turned out. It was really fun. It was cool to do a Mishmash Monday that is somewhere other than Minnesota, so yeah, I really liked that one. Then I did a collab with Makeup Lynn's, Lynn here on the YouTubes. I will have her channel, and again, her video linked down below. We did a thing that I kind of started with Erica Conger, where we take 2 palettes, just ones that we just feel like doing, and then like I try to choose really random palettes, and then we create our own color story, not random number generated, but like pick our own colors. So we chose the Nomad Fairy Tale Europe palette, which looks like this, and then the Gloomy Gardens from Devaroon Cosmetics, which looks like this. I really liked the look that I ended up creating, this one right here. I really loved the really bright teal pop of color in the inner corner. I think it just was absolutely stunning. I really like how I executed it, and just the colors that I picked and how it all worked out together. Yeah, I really like that. Then we got home and I played with the Just a Taste palette from Unearthly. I had just gotten this in. I freaking love it. I think it is a stunning palette. Like I said in my video about this, like I was like a little bit on edge about it, be like no, and then a couple months later I was like, I desperately need it, and then there was a sale, so I got it. But yeah, this is the color story of this one. I freaking love this color story. Just absolutely stunning. It's grungy, it's boggy, it's just witchy, it's just everything and more that I love. Again, if you know anything about me, this color story is me and everything and more. But yeah, I really liked the look that I ended up creating with this one. I think it turned out so stunning. I loved like the halo eye-ness, the shimmers, just I loved it so incredibly much. Again, just a really good makeup month for me in April. And then lastly, I did a collab with Just Gem. We did a Mishmash Monday. I've been trying to get y'all in on that if you want it. But we paired together Undergrowth because that's her palette of the year. She's trying to really use it. So we used Undergrowth from Cosmic Brushes, Cosmic Beauty, whatever the hell you want to call it. That one right there. Again, just a perfect bog witch palette. And then the Margarita palette from Glamlight, which looks like this. Just, you know, complete opposites. And I ended up creating this gorgeous look right here. I had a lot of fun with that. I thought it was so much fun. It was so pretty. Just, again, another really good time of just playing with makeup throughout the whole month. So to Lilith Luna, Makeup Therapy, Makeup Lens, and Just Gem, thank you guys so incredibly much for collabing with me. I love getting to do this. I love getting to play makeup with y'all and just having a good time. If you want to collab with me, anybody, I'm totally down to. My schedule's a little bit here and there with work and travel and everything, but I'm trying to make it work. I think I have some coming up in June, so just be ready for like Jan and Alyssa, and just think of somebody else. I feel bad for forgetting, but yeah, I have people, I have plans. Okay. So in all, I used 14 palettes, I had 10 looks, and I had 4 collabs. I try to keep, you know, my notes of like what I did throughout the month, and I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with all the looks that I did. I had such a good time, and I hope you guys enjoyed like all that I did in May, and not May, in April, all that I created, all that I collabed with, all that good stuff. I'm hoping to get my numbers up for May, even though we're kind of in the middle of it, and I've only done what am I at? 2 videos. Yeah, but can't thank you guys so, like, I can't, words are hard, oh my god. I can't thank you guys enough for just being here and watching my content and enjoying it and just supporting me. It means the absolute world to me, so just thank you guys so incredibly much. A couple things before you go though. Remember to not be a piece of shit, don't be homophobic, don't be transphobic, don't be racist. It's 2025, put your head out of your ass and do freaking better. And remember to be taking enough food, enough water, and enough nutrients to be taking care of yourself, helping others, but like not putting them before you remember all that good stuff. And then remember, morals over makeup. Some of y'all really need to get that through your head and really understand that, so just I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm gonna go get myself some lunch. I'm gonna go, you know, spend the rest of my day being you know, productive and whatnot, and then, you know, well, then I gotta go to work, you know, like it's life. We just gotta suck it up. But again, if you made it to this point of the video, thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. Remember to do good, be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face next time.